Good evening and welcome to Manning Field for Commonwealth Conference Boys Soccer. Lynn Tech having a pretty good year under Coach Eric Moreno Sr. 7-2-1. Taking on Mystic Valley at 2-8. Logan Kurgel in net for Mystic Valley. Pedro Bamanca for Lynn Tech. Tech in their black uniforms. I still can't get used to. Was always the home team always wore white. Now for some reason they changed it, and the visitors all wear white as they throw the pass behind the intended receiver out of play. Tech is trying to give Lynn a split here on this Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon. St. Mary's played Saturday morning, the girls, and were soundly defeated by Bishop Stang. They throw it too far in front of the intended receiver, Sammy Lopez. It goes out of play. Kia Anazaki went to throw in for Mystic. Down deep. It got kept in. Now it bounces off Mystic Valley out of play. Trying to recoup. Kevin Newman passes behind him. It gets knocked deep, and it's going to go out of play. That ball went way behind everything. They had to get another ball thrown in from the sidelines. They don't kick it up. They just kick it to the defender. They give it back to the goaltender. Now he kicks it upfield. And the pass is broken up, but it gets through to Benitez. And now they knock it deep. Tech will collect. Trying to throw it in front, looking for Amisi. Yuma knocks it back. Tech driving it to the net. It was going wide to the near side. Kurgel came over. Or Kurgel came over. And now he'll kick it away again. Taken away nicely by Benitez. And then Amici looking for it, can't get it. Mystic Valley winds up with it. Tip it to the near side. Trying to throw it in front. Save made by Bamanka, and then it went out of play, and they're going to give Mystic Valley a free kick. That was a great save by Bamanka. They wound up with almost a point-blank shot. Looking to stick it inside that far post. And the numbers for Mystic Valley are almost impossible to read. I was down on the field with them, and I almost couldn't recognize the numbers because they got that very light gold on the back. They get it up out in front, headed away by Uman, and then finally cleared away by Tech. Amici pushes it ahead. Back to Benitez. Benitez with it again. Pass winds up on the far side. Uman, Benitez. Lopez pushes it ahead. They try to center it. Mystic Valley will knock it away. Knock it deep. They can't. Tech keeping it in. Uman gets around a couple. Gets it to Amici. Shot. Nice save. Shot. Score. Amici's shot got blocked. The rebound came all the way out. And sitting on the doorstep on the far side, if he turns around, they'll get his number. Just ripped it home. Kurgel made a great save off Amici. And it was Jason Robles. Who banged it home. So Tech grabs a 1-0 lead. That pass was behind Amici. Uman got a foot on it, popped it up. And it gets headed out. We got a whistle for, boy, if they're going to call it that close, we're going to get a lot of whistles. That was just a little slight bump, but they call contact. Lopez gets it. Pass a little bit behind Amici. Looking for it, heading it, hustling, can't get the shot off, and the nice defensive play, I think it was Julio Guillen. It might have been beyond Hernandez. I'll give them both credit because it's, again, it's difficult to pick up the numbers from 8 miles away, especially if you're old like me. Lopez with it. Uman popped it straight up in the air. Now a break, trying to walk in. Take the shot. That's the second time Mystic Valley got loose for a shot, and Pamonka made a nice save. Coming down the near side, looking to walk in, blocked nicely, and then cleared away. Arriaga with a nice defensive play. Now Tech pushes it by. Getting there first is Mystic Valley knocking it away. Headed in. And Amishi's going to get called. He went for the ball, and he got a piece of Mystic Valley and knocked the player down, so they'll get to kick it away. Bouncing around, trying to get a piece of it. Hit somebody either in the arm or the hand, and Tech will get to kick it away. They knock it deep. Tech battling to keep it in. Finally got knocked out. And they're calling it off Tech. I wonder how the officials make the calls when they're 50 yards away. They're going to get Tech. Giovanni Solis leaning and pushing as that ball was coming downfield. Mystic Valley coming back, trying to walk in. Just tipped away nicely. They fanned on it. Lopez made the first nice defensive play. It got thrown out in front. Bamanka went up, waved at it, and missed it, and left it right out in front. And Mystic Valley swung and missed. They were that close to tying it up. Benitez tips it to Uman. They try to tip it to Amici. He's loose. He gets inside, and he shot it wide. He was kind of almost falling away. Had to take the left-handed shot, leaning to his right, and he just knocked it wide. But Uman, Benitez got it up there, and Amici, they gave Amici a chance. And just knocked it wide right. Kick it deep, it bounces by everybody. Lopez finally gets a foot on it, knocks it upfield. Benitez knocks it deep. Mystic Valley will get back there and play it. Tech almost took it away. Oh, it's deflected and it goes out. Off Tech. Mystic Valley hit it, but it was already out of play. They give it back to Lopez. It winds up back with Lopez. His pass is picked off as he tried to go across field. They throw it deep, looking for a break. Bodies go down. Guyen. It got kicked high over everything, out of play. I think it's going to wind up with a corner kick from Mystic Valley. Players went down. It was Evan Montrose that went down in a heap. And it was Tech that cleared it away. Now Amisi tried to knock it deep. He got it back. When he got it by, he lost it. Shot from long range. It goes wide right. Bamanka diving to. He didn't get a piece of it. At the last second, it just drifted wide right. I get it to Lopez. Ahead to Benitez. Amisi. De Leon. Broken up. Tech broken up again. Sliding stop. They were trying to send a player in. Nice job from long range. Dead center. About a foot or two over the net. Out of play. Off the foot of Montrose. Upfield to Robles. He got the goal. They pop it up. Uman gets there. Tech holding on. Mystic Valley takes it away. Tech takes it back. And the pass behind. De Leon was going to the net. They threw the pass behind him. And it goes out of play. Off Benitez. Uman tracks it down, keeps it in. That went off Amisi. Mystic picks it off and clears it away. Looking to get around. They drop it back. They weren't ready for the pass. I think they thought he was going to keep going. Dropped it off. And he kind of surprised Montrose. Broken up, they get it back. Trying to get around, trying to center it. Tech will pop it straight up in the air. Mystic got a foot on it. Loose out in front. Skips past. And sliding and knocking out Mystic Valley. Tech will make a substitution. Alan Bali was the one that knocked it out from Mystic Valley. Tech will throw it in. Lopez will do the honors. Bali battling with Amisi. It gets knocked out by Benitez. Arriaga will give it back to Bamanka, and he'll just knock it over. Tech will take it back upfield. Amici in the middle went off his foot. Benitez saved it. They tip it ahead to Amici. Stops, can't get the shot off, has to drop it back. And the pass behind Nolasco goes out of play. Just past the halfway mark of this first half. Tech leading it 1-0. Valley had a couple of near misses. Polanco made a couple of big saves, and then they swung and missed on what was almost an open net. Tech will throw it in. Headed away. Tech looking for it. They tip it by, but the center fielder from Mystic Valley there to knock it away. Arriaga gives it to Lopez, gets it back. Now, a little behind him, he slipped and fell. It got saved by Licardi. And now Benitez backing up. Blocked by Mystic Valley. We got bodies going down as Solis got to it quickly and kicked it. And now we got the whistle for contact. It'll go against Mystic Valley. Tech will get the free kick. Robles with the kick. Drives it to the net. And he had to knock it over. What a great kick. Robles put that right on the money. Kurgel had to go as high as he could. Just got a hand on it and knocked it over the net. That was right under the top crossbar. From the 40-yard line. That's a 50-yard kick. And they get a head on it and hit the crossbar. Arriaga on that free kick, corner kick. Get up, got a head on it. And it hit the crossbar. You remember with a nice little switch. Down deep on the far side, trying to cut to the middle. Shot is going to go wide left and out of play. But Robles with that great kick. Put it right on the money. Kurgel had to make the save. Had to go up, just got maybe a finger or a hand on it. And was able to knock it over the net. Just barely. Benitez trying to get by. Human slides it ahead. They bang it off Mystic Valley. They knock it deep. They knock it too deep. Silver was breaking, but he stopped when he saw how far ahead that pass was, and it was going to go all the way to Bamanka. And he wound up kicking it all the way back to Bamanka, and he boots it upfield. Benitez trying to get around as it knocked away, gets it back, tips it ahead. Knocked deep down the far side. They almost got it through. Tech is going to get called for a knockdown. But they almost got that pass through. There were a couple of defenders. And Tech almost got a foot on it and almost got a shot off. Justin Torres was maybe a half a step away. Mystic Valley will get the throw in. They get it to Lopez. Human gets around. Throwing it out in front. All he could do was get a foot on it. It was hooking away from the net. And Tech knocks it loose, takes it away. Long range shot goes wide left. Off the foot of Robles. Mystic Valley boots it away. Just kept in by Nolasco. Mystic Valley taken away. Pushing it all the way back. Tech takes it away. Lopez down the near side. Looking to throw it in front, headed away. Benitez keeps it alive. Gets around still. And then Mystic Valley steps in and knocks it away. Shot blocked. Knocked that off the back of the center fielder defenseman for Mystic Valley. To the near side, Human. Looking to get it back. Mystic Valley gets there first and knocks it out. D'Souza with the defensive play. Pop it way up in the air, sailing away from the net. Mystic Valley. Tech gets in front. Knocks it away. That's Guliel. Golen. keep it alive, but they keep it right to Benitez. And Tech is back at it, down the far side. Giving a hit to Robles, trying to center it. Pop straight up. Benitez winds up with it. And it went off a foot just far enough away that Mystic Valley could punch it into the Mystic Valley bench area. 10 minutes and counting left in this first half. 1-0 Tech. Down deep, just barely kept it in. Mystic Valley picked off the pass. They knock it deep, and it got knocked away. That was Gullion. Lopez had to wait a little bit for that pass, and now he lost it out of bounds. He was breaking to the net. Human tried to give it back, and he had to reach a little bit, wait for it. A one goal by Jason Robles, the difference in the game. 1-0 Tech. Late in this first half, Benitez tipped it ahead. Amici's back in here. They try to take the shot, blocked again by the defense. Tech keeps it in. Amici trying to go back door to Human. He was wide open on the backside of that pass cut through, but the defense did a nice shot for Mystic Valley breaking it up. Tech takes it away. He has to pull it back out, drops it off. Benitez, broken up, tracks it down, gets it to Human. Trying to get it to the net. It got blocked, and a goaltender, Kurgel, did a nice job going. That was going to go out and be a corner kick for Tech. Kurgel got there first and picked it off. Mystic Valley coming back. Finally broken up. Maybe a little too much one-on-one. Human has to back up. Back to Human. Gets around, tips it again. He couldn't get the shot off. And now Mystic Valley knocks it out. Tech will get a corner kick. I think this is the first one for either team. Coming from the near side. Human will take it. You get the shot off and they knock it in. It got by everybody. They caught the pass out in front. He just made one little step to get around the defender, and a good hard shot from out in front. That's a tough goal to give up. Erickson Licardi. Yuma with the corner kick got it out in front, and he was standing out in front and was able to knock it in. And Tech gets a little breathing room at 2-0. And he went to go around Tech, but when he did, they pushed it out of play. So with just about 5 minutes left and a half, that's a tough goal to give up. He had bounced up and got tackled on the hand or the arm. This thing puts in play very quickly. They kick it out of play. Hey, kick it to the near side to Lopez. Ahead to Uman. Back in the middle. Pass a little bit behind, but they catch up. Uman tips it, looking for the give and go. Trying to get around the defense and can't. And it goes out. Off Uman. Substitution for Mystic Valley. Mystic will kick it away. They put it quickly back in play after the whistle. Now looking for a break. And trying to track it down was Silva, but it went too far and easily picked off by Bamanka. We're in the final 2 minutes of this first half. A good one for Tech. Bamanka made one big-time save. And then with him out of the net, Mystic had a wide open net with the score 1-0. And swung and missed. And didn't get the shot off as Arriaga knocks it away. Uman starts it back, knocks it deep. Mystic picked it off. And he carried it out of play. Amici tips it. Jack knocks it deep. They're going to get there first and keep it in. Trying to push it back out, headed away by the defense. Shot from long range goes wide right and out of play. As we're winding down this first half. Tech getting a goal maybe about halfway through and now getting a second goal with just about 5 minutes left. Has given them a little bit of breathing room. Mystic Valley has been kept at bay most of the time. They pop it up out in front. Tech tipped it out. Pomanco was trying to catch it and save it, but Mystic Valley would get a corner kick. That was a bouncing ball. Nobody could get a foot on it. They finally reached up almost knee high and tipped it away. And they play it very quickly. They throw it in front, and it goes off Mystic into the net. That's a very big goal to give up with time winding down. They walked around, beat the defense along the far corner coming in, and then he turned around and ripped it in. The bell rings to end it, and it was Stephen Carter with the goal. And that's a tough goal for Tech to give up. They were leading 2-0. They gave the goal up with less than a minute, and that gives a little momentum to Mystic Valley. They closed the score down. It's Tech 2, Mystic Valley 1 at halftime. Welcome back to Manning Field as we're set to start the second half. Let's see how that momentum goes. It looked like Lynn Tech took the momentum away on the goal with about 5 minutes left by Erickson Lacardi. And then all of a sudden, with under a minute left, the goal by Stephen Carter got them back within 2-1, and that's where we are. I'm looking at David Poussin right in front of me. He's the young man. I didn't get his number in the first half. He was the one that got an excellent shot on net. Bamanka had to make a big-time save to keep it out of the net. And he was also there when the pass went through everybody. He was standing out in front, and he swung and missed with virtually an open net that could have tied the game at 1 at the time. So Tech looked like they had a little bit of breathing room getting that second goal. And then a tough goal. It was a tough goal for Mystic to give up with just about 5 minutes left. But an even tougher goal for Tech to give up with under a minute in the half. So we got ourselves a game at 2-1. Robles has to give it back. They squeezed that pass into Human. Amishi coming down the near side, trying to center it. It skipped past everybody. It's going to go out of play. Abiaga and Solis and Guillen, or Gillen, I'll say it a couple of times, hope I get it right once. Back defensively playing well for Tech. They knock it deep, and Tech is there to clear it away. Benitez gets it back. Contact with Mystic Valley. Benitez went down. Mystic Valley couldn't keep it in. Just underway here in the second half. Commonwealth Conference soccer. Tech leading it 2-1. Mystic knocks it out. Tech looking for their 8th win of the season. Tech went their first 7 games, winning all 7, and didn't give up a goal. Walking in, he split everybody. Silva walked right in, split 2 defenders, and rifled a shot. He got too much foot into it and knocked it over everything. Amici trying to knock it deep. They got a piece of him as he was making the pass. Mystic picked it off. They were awful close to tying the game up with Silva. Now they knock it deep, and Mystic will knock it out. We're going to whistle for a substitution. Amici centers it. They try to tip it back to Human, but they pushed it behind him, and it went all the way out almost to the 30-yard line. He was lined up. He could have taken a shot if they put it on his foot. Tech keeping it alive along the end line. Mystic finally knocks it out. Tech will get a corner kick. I think it'll be Benitez taking it. Nice little rush by Liccardi. Went right along the end line. And he was right next to the post, almost out of bounds, trying to center it. Mystic knocked it out. Benitez will take the kick from the near side. And Mystic pops it up. It stays in play. Benitez looking for it. Human. Tech couldn't get the shot off. That shot got smothered. A nice defensive play by Solis. And Mystic blocked that pass. Now Tech collects. Winds up to the near side with Guillen. Taken away by Human. And Mystic Valley takes it away. Nice sliding stop. Nice defense there by Robles, sliding and smothering a shot. Benitez coming down the far side, looking to knock it deep. And Mystic gets there first and knocks it out of play. Tech will get the throw in down deep. Tech got it back. They try to center it. No chance to make that pass. Had to go through too many white shirts. Mystic coming back, still with it. Sliding, still with it. Walking in, still looking at it. Bodies go down all over the place. They kept pushing it forward, getting by Tech. Finally, he went down. I think that's Carter. It could have been Silva. That pass picked off easily. Tech finally took that away. They get it to the middle, and that pass had no chance. Tech trying to knock it deep. They're trying to send Amici in. A little behind the back pass. Tip to the middle. Popped up. And they let it go all the way through to Bamonka. And he's just holding on to it because nobody from Mystic is coming down to challenge. Now he finally picks it up and he'll kick it away. It bounces by. Human with a break. Coming down the near side. Slides it in front. Benitez got broken up. Gets it back. Blocked. Shot from long range off the foot of Liccardi. Easy save for Kurgel. And he boots it away. Tech takes it away. They got grabbed. No call. They reached out and grabbed Liccardi. Just turned to the official and said, "What? He lost his shoe in the process." They went out, got a handful of Liccardi, but no call. And it winds up with Mystic getting a throw-in. So I guess it's only a foul if you get caught, or if they call it. Gets deflected right to the net. Pamanka makes the easy save. And he faked kicking it. Now he picks it up and just throws it upfield. And the pass is picked off. They try to flip it to Puso. And it got picked off. Tech managed to keep control. They knock it deep. Human skips past, looking for the shot. He had to take it on the fly. It was bouncing. And he drilled it way to the right. They gave a nice pass. He beat the defense. Walking in, they were catching up, so he had to take the shot. And it wasn't solid. While it was bouncing, he got under it just enough to lift it and pushed it wide right, trying to push it in that far post. Sliding and knocking it away was Liccardi. Now, Tech gets knocked down. Slow getting up, but they're up. They pass it ahead. Amici knocks it home. Great pass from Nolasco. And Amici had people leaning on him, but he got the shot off with the left foot and beat Kurgel to his left inside the far post. terrific pass from Nolasco, and then Amici made it even better, getting the goal. And Tech has got their 2-goal lead back. And we're going to get Tech, I think, call for bumping in. They knock it deep. Puso looking for it. Gets a little bump from Guyen. Joe Conlon, the assistant athletic director, was just, it's Guillen, number 19. I didn't know how to pronounce his name. He's played very well defensively. Amici just got a piece. Down the near side. Newman might have walked in, but he had to wait for the pass a little bit. They throw it across. From long range, they let it fly. Kurgel got a good look at it, able to make the save off Benitez. Knocked away nicely defensively by Solis. They had a player out in front looking for a shot. Now they show it. And Puso is coming over looking to get a foot on that shot that got deflected wide. And Bamanka just got there ahead of him, got a toe on it, and pushed it out of play. Throw in down deep on the near side for Mystic Valley. Can't get around. Tech knocks it away. It skips past. And Kurgel comes all the way out to the 25-yard line to play the ball. Human takes it away. Blocked nicely by the defense. Tech will make a substitution. Lead pass. He tried to walk in, and Silva slipped and fell as he was trying to get by. Tech has it in the middle, and he pushed it a little too far. Hernandez had it, and I think he was going to make a pass to the near side, but before he could, he pushed a little too far on the defense, got a piece of it. Amici takes it away, still with it, gets it in the middle. They drop it back to Uman. Broken up. And Mystic Valley will take it the other way. Broken up nicely by the defense. They passed it through, but they couldn't get by. Robles made that nice defensive play. Robles and Guillen. And Solis. Uman just got a toe on it. He tipped it away from the goaltender, and he just tipped it wide. Good bid. Went flying down the near side. The goalie was coming out. All he could do was try to reach for it and try to tip it by. And he tipped it by, but it went wide of the far post. Sammy Lopez is the other part of that defense, doing a nice job on the back line for Tech. Popped up and out by Mystic. Amici trying to get around, can't, throws it back. They get it to the middle, and they threw it behind him. And pass went over the foot of Torres. McCarty was in a spot to get a shot off, but the pass is a little bit behind him, and he had to track it down. Now they knock it deep. Amici with it. To the near side. Gives it to Nolasco. Nolasco turns, fires the shot all in one motion, and pushed it wide left. We're past the halfway mark of the second half. Tech got one midway through the first, and then one with about 5 minutes left. But then Mystic Valley got some momentum going in at halftime, scoring a goal with under a minute left in the half. But now Tech has come out on a very pretty goal by Amici off a pretty pass from Nolasco, and Tech has got their 2-goal lead back. Mystic Valley hasn't really been close to Bamanka in this second half. They try to center it, and a nice job by Bamanka. That got deflected off Tech, and it was going out for a corner kick for Mystic Valley. But Bamanka got there and saved it. Amici knocks it deep. Yuma walks around everybody, walking in, knocks it home. He just went right by the defender. He almost put his hands on his shoulders and walked right by him. Nice pass from Amici. And Tech gives themselves a lot of breathing room now at 4-1. But he just kind of reached up, almost shoulder to shoulder. He kind of reached over the shoulders and kind of helped push his momentum toward the net. Walked in and waited till Kurgel came out at him and just pushed it by. He's been playing well all day. He certainly deserves that. But a nice pass from Amici to send him in. They knock it deep, and it's going to go out of play. It's going to go a long way out of play. And we've got just about 16 minutes left in the second half. We're going to get a timeout down in the field. We come out of the timeout with, if I read the clock right, it's just over 16 minutes left in this Commonwealth Conference game. Tech saw Mystic Valley close it to 2-1. Under a minute left in the first half. Carry some momentum at halftime, but they've taken it away, getting two pretty goals here in the second half on two very nice pass plays. First one passed from Nolasco that set up Amici, and then the second one, Amici, setting up Kevin Uman. Pass deflects all the way to the far side. Tech winds up with it. Pushing it down the far side. Get knocked out by Mystic Valley. So that 2-1 score that Tech had at halftime has jumped up to 4-1 now. Uman and Kevin Uman and Grigori Amici both have a goal and assist. Roblay's got the first one, and then Licati got the goal that made it 2-1. That right now would be the winning goal if Mystic doesn't score. Corner kick coming for Tech. Popped up. Picked off nicely. Deflected away. Nolasco gets it back. Amici broken up. Nolasco keeps it alive. Gets it in the middle. Shot from long range, too much foot. Licati got under it, lifted it high in the air, well out of play over the net. Amici took it away, but he couldn't go get it. Mystic Valley got in his way. He couldn't get around the defender. And it rolled right to the goaltender, Kurgel. Heck picks it off. To the middle. They knock it deep. A break for Tech, trying to walk in. Pushing it in. They take the shot out in front, knock it home. Amici with a great rush. They combine again. Human gets his second, but Amici made another great rush out in front. From a tough angle going down the far side, he pushed it across, and Human was there to just deflect it into the net. So they got 2 in the first half. They've added to that, getting 3 here in the second half. And they pulled away with this one. Human gets around. Broken up nicely by the defense. Human was just about looking to walk in and take another shot. And now we got Mystic taking Tech down. They got a piece of De Leon. And it'll be a free kick coming from probably just outside the 20-yard line. Jason Robles is going to take the kick. Drills it to the net. Kurgel makes the save. Good bid by Robles, looking for his second goal. So Human has 2. Amici has a goal and 2 assists. And the 2 of them have combined nicely on the last 2 goals. Amici making nice passes. Human finishing off. Human chasing it down. Shot. Again, too much foot. Just inside the 15-yard line. Nolasco lined it up, but got under it and kicked it high, wide, and off to the right side. But it's been all Tech here in the second half. Mystic Valley hasn't come close. They had a couple of chances. Pamonka made a big-time save of David Puso. And then with the score still 1-0, a loose ball out in front with an open net. Puso swung and missed at the ball bouncing up. They could have tied the game up. And that's been it. They haven't had a lot of chances, and they haven't really made Bamanka work. They block it, looking to walk in. And it went wide right. So everything going Tech's way. They blocked that, walked in, good hard shot. They got it by Bamanka, but it missed the near post coming from the far side. And now they're saying it got tipped by Tech, so Mystic will get a corner kick coming from the near side. Headed away by Tech, and then pushed away by Tech. So they got 2-on-2 for the moment. They got Uman all by himself down the near side if they could see him. Amici trying to get there. He tipped it off the post. Almost an ESPN highlight for Amici. He was chasing it down. All he could do was try to reach and get a foot, maybe a toe on it. And he tipped it, and it hit the far post and bounced out. That's how close he came. Great effort by Grigori Amici. Didn't look like he had a chance at all. They were leaning on him, kind of pushing him away, and he just able to get a foot on it, and he almost steered it in. just hit the post. Great effort by Amici. Tech will get the throw in down deep. And they tried to give it back, and when they gave it back, they were offside. They threw the ball in. They had it. The Tech player throwing it in stayed behind everybody, and then they gave him the ball back, and he was offside. Mystic boots it away out past midfield. Tech heads it back. Knocked away. They knock it deep to the near side. They got to hurry. Guillen. I don't know if they thought Guillen touched it. That was knocked out. That was a pass to the near side. And that one did go off Tech. And it gets footed out, if you will. And that goes, looked like he was going to try and kick it upfield. And just as he was doing it, Branchero just went off the side of his foot and went out of play. Esteban Escobar. You can pick him out because he's a different uniform than everybody else out there, a different shirt. They knock it deep. Amici trying to get there. Kurgel gets there first and knocks it away. And Tech knocks it away. Coming up on 4 minutes left. Tech. Reaching in and tipping it over the goaltender. That ball bounced way up. That was almost waist high when Amici got a foot on it. He's got 2 goals and 3 assists. He's having a pretty good day. So they got 2 in the first. They've got 4 here in the second. And that just adds to it to make it 6-1. And all that momentum that Mystic Valley thought they had, getting that last second goal in the first half to get within 1, has been blown out here in the second half. Mainly by Amici and Kevin Uman. Headed away by the defense, has played very well. They get in the middle. They take the shot. Didn't get a lot on it. Easy save for Kurgel. I believe Lynn Tech plays 18 games. A win today would give them, I believe, 17 points. They would need 1 point in their last 7 games. They try to send Puso in. A little too far ahead. Bamanka hasn't had a lot of work. Comes out, gets it, boots it away. Uman. And we're going to get a call against Mystic Valley for leaning on Uman. They knock it deep. Tech trying to walk around. Shot got blocked. Good effort by Nolasco. He drew it around the defense. And then shot it wide. They blow the whistle and that'll do it. So Tech got out midway probably through the first half. Robles picked up a corner kick all by himself to the backside, knocked it in to make it 1-0. Erickson Liccardi added one to make it 2-0. And then Mystic Valley got as close as they would come. They scored a goal very late. It was Stephen Carter. Under a minute left, cut it to 2-1. They had a little bit of momentum, but it was all taken away by Kevin Uman and Grigori Amici in the second half. Amici with a great pass from Nolasco made it 3-1. And then back-to-back, Kevin Uman with nice passes from Grigori Amici made it 5-1. And then Amici with a breakaway went up in the air and tipped it over the goaltender into the back of the net to make it 6-1. And that was the final score. Tech will go to 8-2-1. Mystic Valley will go to 2-9. So Uman gets a couple of goals. Amici gets a goal and 3 assists. Robles gets a goal. Liccardi gets a goal. Nolasco made that great pass to get an assist. So a lot of people get involved. The defense, Robles, Solis, Guillen, and Lopez played outstanding on the back line. And good team effort for Coach Eric Moreno's Lynn Tech Tigers. They win it going away with a very big, they take all the momentum away after Mystic Valley cut it to 2-1. They win it with a big second half, getting 4, and they win it by a score of 6-1 over Mystic Valley. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.